Perfect balance between work and being a parent. Well, now two mothers, friends separated by distance, have found their own solution and also a new career.
Our husbands' jobs caused us to have to move away, and so we started emailing each other every single day and talking about every part of pregnancy.
Sarah Ellington and Stephanie Triplett had no idea they were writing a book, but their email soon became a bestseller, The Mommy Chronicles, conversations sharing the comedy and drama of pregnancy and new motherhood. They kept coming up with more to talk about, so they tried podcasting their conversations on HayHouseRadio.com.
On today's show, we're talking about sex, or actually we're moms, so we're talking about the lack of sex.
Soon the podcasts were getting hits from all around the world, and it wasn't long before the Mommy Chronicles was picked up by Sirius Satellite Radio.
Welcome to the Mommy Chronicles. I'm Stephanie, along with my co-host Sarah, and this is the place to come to talk about all things mommy. You want lunch?
Now, in between juggling meals and playtime, these mommies research topics for their radio show.
Today is a big day because we're going to give you the scoop on schools.
Sarah broadcasts from her bedroom in Charlotte, and Stephanie from her basement in Atlanta.
And through the magic of technology, we are tied into the radio station and the producers that allow us to talk to you.
We don't know how it works, we just know it works.
More than 300,000 listeners tune in to the Mommy Chronicles each weekend, but Sarah and Stephanie still don't see themselves as parenting experts.
My motto as a mom is do it your way.
Thanks for joining us. This is Sarah along with Stephanie, and you're listening to the Mommy Chronicles.
Sarah Ellington and Stephanie Triplett are the co-hosts of the Mommy Chronicles on Sirius Satellite Radio. Good morning to you two. Can you believe this thing blew up?
No.
To be what it is?
No, we can't.
Are you having fun?
We're having a ball.
A blast.
Why do you think this has so touched a nerve?
I think it's because we are the only people out there telling moms to trust their own instincts. There are so many experts telling us how to do everything, and they're all telling us to do something different. And Sarah and I have realized, because we did everything completely opposite, that different things work for different families.
I think also women, mothers, really identify with what you guys have gone through, because you really come from a place of speaking out about their experience through your own.
Sure.
Is that right?
They can relate to us because we can relate to them. We're going through all the same things that they are. We're everyday moms. We're not celebrities. We're just doing all the same things they do.
Well, let's, in fact, in terms of relation, we actually told people, you told people that you were going to be on this program this morning.
Yes.
You told your listeners.
Yes.
And so some of your listeners who really identify with you actually send us emails.
Okay.
And Dina from Charlotte, North Carolina asks, how do you find the time to juggle family and a successful radio show that I never miss? What do you think, Sarah?
I haven't vacuumed in about 2 months.
Right. Well, you know,
Oh, no, that could be a problem. Is that bad? Crawling on around a mat.
I have a sign in my kitchen that says only dull women live in immaculate houses.
That's right.
And we actually got that from...
I've got to teach that to my kids.
Yeah,
That's
it's a great
good
thing to live by. It really is. A woman from Parents Magazine gave us that, and it's been in my kitchen ever since.
You reprioritize is what you're
Yeah,
saying. Some things don't
absolutely.
matter as much as other
Absolutely.
things.
Not be so
But it
uptight.
is funny, you know, sometimes we laugh because we do a lot of conference calls in the garage, you know, with the kids banging on the door on the other side. It's just, hold on 1 minute, mommy's almost done. So.
On a very serious topic, Power J says, I have found it comforting to hear you talk about on your show about postpartum depression.
Yes.
I feel like I may be suffering from it myself. How long did you wait before talking to your doctor about it? These are important topics.
Yes, and I went through postpartum depression. I probably waited about 2 to 3 weeks before I talked to my doctor, but I really wanted to share that experience because it was such a hard time for me, and going to the doctor and getting help was the best thing I could have done for myself or my family. So it's a hard thing, I think, for women to talk about, but it's so important to talk about it because so many more people are going through it than we even realize.
Yeah, and one last question, because we only have a few seconds left. Jennifer from New Jersey says, my 5-year-old son has a very limited diet. Any suggestions on how to get him to try new food? Oh my Lord.
For all
Every
of us.
mother's
That's right.
nightmare.
Well, you know, if you feed a dog steak, you can't expect him to eat dog food. So it's the same thing with kids. I'm not comparing.
You're comparing our kids to
No,
dogs.
kids are much more destructive than dogs. But you got to cut the sugar out.
Well, we've got to go. Sarah, I could talk to you guys all day. Sarah, and
you.
thanks so much, Stephanie, as well. Good luck.
Thank
All
you.
right? Okay.
Thank you.
And we're back in just a moment. But first, this Today on NBC.